Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of what side government is motivated by is not even in contention by our side of the House. We are okay with people being technocrats, we are okay with people being educated, we're okay with people being rich, because these are realities of any kind of politician. This debate is uniquely about the lens in which they look at politics, whether it be from an existing frame of reference or point of view because they already have established networks, or what we clearly told you coming from side opposition, democratizing access to these things because sure, these people might have had some corporate background, might be a technocrat, but actually make that pivot to be a career politician and the rise of that truly being good to democratize access for better things. Let's take a look at what happened throughout the different clashes. Number one, during first clash, Hesaya clearly came in and explained where OPCase was coming from. He talked about political dynasties and career-driven politicians being different because of the nuance of where they are in their career. Existing political incumbents and existing politicians look at politics as a retirement plan because they've already made a name for themselves. As opposed to on our side, when you have the proliferation and rise of career-driven politicians who we talk about, they're actually willing to go through the grind. They're willing to go through being a mayor, being a congressperson, before becoming a senator, before becoming an individual who might be a capable candidate for president or vice president. On our side, you're able to democratize that access, and that's good because people have more choices to be able to choose, and they, as politicians themselves, as we told you, are able to exercise those choices and agency. Secondly, on second clash, I brought to you a very principled case about democratizing access and forwarding agency for those own individuals. That is to say, when these individuals are able to see that politics is truly difficult, it's so hard, that actually bolsters the choices that these candidates make, and the people who vote them into power, the people who make these taxes and pay, are actually able to have a shot because these opposition leaders and technocrats and business people who are career driven now have a chance to be able to make those changes. Lastly, in terms of Jaron's case, he was able to weigh and be more comparative and engaging as opposed to what they were to us. Because side government is motivated by the right thing. They are talking about wanting good politicians for people, wanting motivated politicians, wanting passionate politicians. But very clearly on in this debate, we told you that those things are not exclusive to any individual. In fact, when you are a career politician and someone who is rising to that nature, you actually are able to have more to lose, and that ironically becomes an incentive structure and a check and balance to do things like take it seriously. Again, that is as opposed to those sitting political incumbents who already made a name for themselves, who at best are mid or apathetic, or at worst, use their existing network, clout, and influence to benefit the things they already made, as opposed to taking that chance and taking that gamble to helping the people. And for all of these reasons, we think it's a very clear opposition ballot. We are very proud to oppose.
Thank you for the advice.